Everybody, welcome back to the Origin Podcast. Back at it with another episode. We're coming back with another episode with a returning guest. We got our homeboy Joel, aka Phase 3. Give it up.
Returning legend.
Yeah,
man.
Bro.
I heard the shout outs, man. So, you know.
Too bad Jesse's not here to enjoy the presence.
Shout out Jesse,
man. I know you're working hard out there, dude.
Yeah. Bro, but Jesse legit, he did when he shouted you out, he's like, bro, Joel needs his own podcast, bro. That'd be sick.
Dude, I mean,
would you actually think about doing your own podcast?
You'll be the next Tim Dillon, bro.
Yes.
Man, it's so hard. Look, we'll talk about that episode you guys did. The reason I thought you guys were done, you guys fooled me, dude. April Fool, I thought, dude, I was giving mad motivational quotes like, y'all got this, failure, all this shit, even though it was a joke. But, yeah, my point was that, like, what was the question? Like, I'm lost.
No, you said that when you saw our video that we were gonna give up, you were giving us inspirational quotes, not quotes, but inspirational messages.
Yeah,
we tricked your ass.
Yeah, you did. You got me. April Fools on me, bro. But yeah, man, I'm glad to be back on, and I'm ready to fucking talk about conspiracies. I feel like that's why I'm here, dude.
Bro, for real.
Yeah.
So we've been getting asked that we should do like a conspiracy episode.
Yeah.
But who better to ask than you, bro? Because we have 2 episodes that are not released, and I don't think they'll ever be released.
Please don't.
Because bro, we went in deep on that one, but. I mean, for the right amount of money.
Yeah.
Sign up on Patreon, guys.
Yeah, dude. I was saying that you guys need to put some glasses on and just have like a behind the scenes thing of everything that happens between, guests and stuff. But yeah, yeah, man.
I mean,
what do you guys want to talk about?
We can get into it. I mean,
okay, so we were talking off camera. What was the one that threw me off? Was you guys saying that they're propulsion scientists? What are they called?
Propulsion engineers, like people that just work with rockets and stuff and just try to I guess better.
And they're just dropping like flies.
Yeah,
they're passing away. Yeah, there's 12 of them, right, that passed away, and
12 and counting.
Yeah, which is weird in itself. The why are they all passing away? It's like, but I think there's a disclosure that's happening in the world. Have you guys seen anything about the disclosure? Any movies about that?
I've been hearing about the Age of Disclosure. That movie,
that's a movie.
Yeah,
what's it about?
Gonna come out. It's like a pretty high budget movie, right?
Yeah, I think Steven Spielberg's behind it. So we're talking about that. Yeah, and they're talking about the aliens, and I guess
this is like,
but like
age of information, like enlightenment. Like we're just gonna find out what's actually real. You know what I mean? And
okay. Damn.
Yeah, no, there is a documentary. I think I'm getting confused because I drank a couple extra beers today. But there's a documentary that's out. That's a disclosure. But there's also a movie that's coming out in the summer about Steven Spielberg made it, and they're gonna talk about the aliens. But it's not like the documentary. It's more like a movie with the plot and the theme and everything in there. But it's more Hollywood. But they are gonna kind of touch on things that are things we need to watch movies about, because movies have been weird lately, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Have
you guys been to movies lately?
Yeah, Good Luck. Something like, what was that one movie? Like, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, or something like about the end of the world.
And no, I haven't seen that one.
And it's talking about like how AI is literally just gonna take over the world and shit. And it's like, it's a funny movie, like it's cool, but if you like think about what the actual plot of the movie is, like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it knows spoiler alert, at the end it's like it's like a mind fuck. You're kind of like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, we really are though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what's crazy is that today, you know how I told you guys I do that thing.
Yeah.
So whatever. On my way over there, I was listening. Well, because I can't watch fucking TV as I'm driving, but I was listening to an episode of Twilight Zone.
Okay.
And bro, I don't know if have you guys ever watched the Twilight Zone?
I've seen like couple episodes,
and you know how they have like a deeper meaning in the episode.
Yeah, that's why I love that.
They're basically like Black Mirror
I love Black Mirror.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they talk about all that shit, right?
Yeah. So there's this episode where these guys, they're astronauts, or I think they're like astronauts, but they're in 2170 whatever, right? They're
So like 100 years from now.
Yeah. So they land on this planet because it's they said that, like, I guess something like it was habitable, like there was oxygen, there was water, and they were able to go in there, and then once they got there, they saw everything normal, just like how it is in Earth. But they're like, bro, like, but you start like getting what age they're from, because, or what year they're from, because they start like looking at simple things like a tractor, and they're like, what is that? And then the guy's like, oh yeah, my great grandfather told me that they used to do this for crops, and this and that. And it's like, what the hell's all that? You know, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And long story short, this planet was built on a asteroid by a multi-billionaire, and this was like a it's pretty much a graveyard, but it's where these older people get put to rest, and they get to live their one last like wish. So they have like different, like literally like sets, like there was this one girl that was up as winning like Miss Universe. But when you're looking at her, she's not the prettiest girl. She's like nerdy. She's got glasses. But that was her dying wish, to be a beautiful woman. So she won Miss Universe. And then they were like tripping out. And then, like, but everything, nobody was moving. Everybody was like mannequin style. But because they're already passed away.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask AI for that episode.
Bro,
I'm going to have
it's
to watch that.
sick.
That sounds like
okay, so long story short, this planet, this so-called planet, it was on an asteroid, was created for that. And then the keeper, like the groundsman, I guess you call him,
Satan.
Dude, he's not even human, but he looks like a regular guy.
He's an AI.
Dude, yeah. So that's why I started getting into my head. So he says, I'm not human. He's like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I'm not human. And then he's like, then what are you? He's like, oh, I'm just a program. I was made to run this place, to keep it together. He's like, every time there's a new person that comes to this planet, I'm here to fulfill their dream. Wow. So they make like a set of whatever their lifelong dream was to fulfill their last dream. And then the guy's like, yeah, everybody that comes here is pretty much to come to die. So then they all just started dying, and then
I'm oddly turned on right now. I don't know something about death.
Bro, no, okay, but then at the end,
AI just gets going.
At the end, the guy says, he's like, but why would you do this? Why didn't you tell us, like, we were gonna die? And he's like, because like you guys are men, like, and man like cannot live a peaceful life. So like they're pretty much like they're their own downfall.
Yeah.
So you're just coming here to just give your last wish, and you're gonna just die.
Do you believe that? Like
that men like destroy itself?
Yeah.
I feel like the human nature needs a problem to solve at all times, and if we don't have that problem, we create that problem. So
fuck.
I feel like
dang,
I create so many problems. What's the problem you're trying to solve right now, bro? Is there any problems you're trying to solve?
How to be a fucking millionaire? I think we're all trying to solve that.
The game is rigged, bro. I'm get to the end of the episode. The game is rigged. It's made for you not to win. That's the worst part. And if you do win, you end up on the Epstein Island.
And that's the thing too. It's like a lot of people say like, oh, if I had $1 million, this and that, but like, truly, if you had those $1 million, I feel like you'd be even worse off. Like, with your happiness and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's
like, can you even manage $1 million right now? Like, I could barely manage $500 in my account right now.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Like, because I've been getting into finances and stuff. Like, just because I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do with the rest of my life? So I've been seeing like people that are millionaires, like they just hit the $1 million mark, like maybe like 5 million and below. Bro, they pay a shit ton of stuff. Like they're literally just trying to stay a millionaire, like, because they can get dropped down easily. Like,
and that's why it's like there's a difference between like the 1% and then the 0.0001%.
Yeah,
like those are the ones that like they're the ones that aren't paying nothing with taxes and all that shit. Like that guy Elon Musk and all those guys, like
that ain't shit to them.
They're not getting paid. They're just receiving what is it called, like actions, stocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're selling
borrowing against that, where and from what I know is that they can get taxed on that stuff.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah.
I saw this one episode today. If you guys haven't seen it, it's Beef. I don't know if you guys ever seen it on Netflix called Beef.
Yeah, I've seen that show.
Beef 1, Beef 2 came out.
Yeah,
recently.
I just started watching.
Dude,
that, yeah.
there was a situation in there. It seems kind of like conspiracy theory, but my mind's gonna go to it. But they were talking about that tax loophole where they were saying that like, oh, I did this thing with the tax guy where I bought a piece of Monet art, and what happens is you could buy a piece of art for, let's just say it's worth $1 million, and you could start loaning from your own asset,
Right,
without it being taxed.
Mm-hmm.
So as it makes more value later on in life, like it's 1 turns to 5, it turns to 10 over the years, you can keep borrowing from your piece of art from the bank as collateral.
I seen that. Yeah, I heard of that.
That's not taxable.
That's not taxable,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you can pass the art on to your kids and all that. But that's tax loopholes that we have no access to because we don't talk that.
You know what's crazy, bro? I just remembered.
You have a limiter.
Please,
you have a
bro,
limiter.
I have a
you
limiter today, bro.
bro.
I heard you say that. I'm like, wait. Joel, calm down.
You just tap my hand, dude. If I get too deep into what?
No. You know what I was gonna say? Like going off with like the whole art and stuff. Like, dude, whatever it did end up happening to the NFTs.
Those things lost money, but there's still people that make money off. The
Really?
millionaires made their money. People made their money.
But I feel like they knew what it was gonna go down the line.
Yeah, well, I kind of broke it down on what it was. Low-key.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. I kind of broke it down to my
Your best knowledge.
My best knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Is that it's like you're hearing other people tell you to buy something that they're invested in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. It was like an echo chamber of
Mm-hmm.
people saying, "This is gonna blow up" because they're invested in it. So that's what happened. So a lot of the influencers that were buying into it, saying buy into this, and then they were pulling out of it once it got big enough where it made a profit.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The Nelk boys, all the shit that they've been doing, bro. All the those they were having like, what is it, meta cards or something, or it was like some sort of like a card. Yeah, it was a meta card because you know how like the whole meta world or whatever.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you buy that card, supposedly like, oh, you can use this card to get special access to like, their events and
that's
shit like
smart,
that.
though, but it's smart, yeah.
But
in theory, it's smart, but
smart.
I mean,
they've never given their people anything. Bro.
Same thing with like that Logan Paul shit that's going on
it?
with like same thing with like the NFTs. I guess it was like a game where you can, I don't know if it was like a trading game online or some shit like that, but point is, I don't know. Point is, people were putting a bunch of money into that like NFT shit, and he was promising like coins that you can do certain stuff with those coins and blah blah blah, and he never like fulfilled that promise. And now there's like a whole lawsuits going on, but supposedly Logan Paul is saying that it was the company that
that he was representing.
Yeah, exactly. It was a company that he was representing. Like they lied to him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
supposedly. Fake. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like put the blame on the company and shit like that.
This feels like a very conspiracy theory podcast, dude. I think we're heading into that.
It's heavy.
Yeah, no, I mean the NFTs and all that stuff was cool. It was a good moment. I think the people made their money that needed to be made, but Tory Lanez, you know, he got locked. I don't know if you guys know, he got locked up because he started selling his music to his he started selling his music on NFTs, and people could buy it, and if people are buying into it, it gets more value to you. So if say you bought at $1 and people are buying it, and then you can sell it, like say if I'm a fan, I'm like, I'll buy it for $5. I want a piece of Tory Lanez of his music. And he put his album on there, and he started making millions of dollars, people buying it, and he didn't need a record label. And that's why Low Key, he's in jail. If you don't really know about Rock Nation until you look about Rock Nation's about...
Dude, I've been hearing that Rock Nation is on some shady stuff, bro.
You broke it down, bro.
You know what's crazy, though? I seen a video. You know how we were talking about like all these conspiracies that turned out to be true? I saw a documentary or like a homemade documentary about Zionism and how like it's all intertwined like with all these like elites and stuff.
They're the ones that are Jewish. They're not Jews. They're Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that just brought all this fucked up shit into all that Jew religion and all that shit, all that Israelites and all that fucking crap shit. So
that's what I'm saying.
Zionists, all those Hasidic Jews and all that shit, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like okay, what I want to get into is
right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about this.
We're in it.
Not that. But watch, it's because I'm avoiding that. I'm avoiding that. So what I'm trying to get into is, do you guys think it's a little weird that we've seen all this information before the freaking doors were blown open?
Grand Theft Auto 6 before that one, the new Grand
Yeah,
Theft Auto. We saw
before-
all this shit before the end of the world came before the new Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, literally. No. Like for like, why did I see this before it was like? Because okay, I seen that, right? I seen like the Zionist homemade documentary. This was not like a National Geographic History Channel. None of that. This was just a random YouTube channel with like maybe like no subscribers, but it had a shit ton of views. And you guys remember when it would be like, oh, you've been on YouTube for too long, when you guys are down a rabbit hole and shit.
You're
and
too deep in
you're
there.
watching like the craziest conspiracy theories. Why are those videos coming out to be true? Because I didn't just watch that, like the whole Zionist thing. I also watched a documentary where they were talking about what was it, the HARP company, AARP or
HARP, yeah.
HARP?
Weather control. Yeah.
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 They were saying they
They've
were
been doing
buying
this since the 60s.
So this was 20 I was still in high school, dude, when I was watching this. This was 2014, 2013. Bro, why were they already saying that there was going to be a big global virus and this company was buying plastic coffins?
Yeah.
And coincidence.
FEMA? Yeah.
FEMA,
Yeah,
FEMA
coincidence.
in Atlanta.
When COVID happened, they said it was so contagious that they were just putting people into plastic coffins.
Yeah. Well, there was a moment back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a moment, because I'm showing my age at this point, where they took a lot of those videos off because they were conspiracy theories. They were like, this is too much conspiracy happening here. And they took a lot of those videos that you're talking about. It actually probably peaked through at one point, but there was a lot of videos back then. But YouTube said this is all false this is all false. And they took a lot of those videos out. So a lot of people didn't, when you go down that rabbit hole, you lead into those moments of what you're talking about right now. So it's like a reset. And they've done it.
And what I've also heard too is they obviously they're into like all that spiritual shit and whatnot. Like maybe they don't, like they're into satanic shit, right? So if they believe into all that devil worshiping and all that crap, they obviously have to believe in the good side, right?
Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ, and all his love and all that, right? And so obviously there's like a rule. It's karma, right? So technically they can't lie to you. They always have to tell you what they're gonna do and what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why you see all this shit in the movies that go down, and then 10, 20 years later down the road, boom, it happens.
Laws of the universe. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like cosmic karma or some shit like that.
It's
Something
laws
like,
of the universe is what you're talking about.
They believe in all that. So what goes around comes around, right?
Yeah.
So that's why in their mindset, they're like, no, we need to tell these guys legit what we're doing it, but they do it in a way
to believe it or not.
Yeah, and they do it in a way where like, oh, it's Hollywood. That's bullshit. This and that, right? Like, oh, it's a movie. You know what I mean? But then what's happening right now? Yeah. All this shit that we've been seeing like forever.
And I actually have a conversation on that piece right there. What you're talking about is the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
If you're down that rabbit hole, you'll understand that. But there's also a concept about like manifestation, about they make movies like all of a sudden they're making movies about, let's just say, about aliens, and all of a sudden aliens are popping up because aliens were real at one point, but now that everybody sees it and our consciousness makes it real, it manifests into our timeline.
Consciousness is reality.
Yeah, it starts to become a real thing. So if a bunch of people start believing it, then it starts to put itself in this universe. It starts to manifest itself.
It's like an idea. Like your idea of the podcast, it's not going to become real until like more people start believing in it and it actually happens. Yeah. But if you would never think of that, it would never happen.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing where it's like, you know how sometimes you feel like, oh, like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like something bad's going to happen or something. And then it happens.
Yeah.
Because it's like, everything's connected, but it's just, there's like certain frequencies, certain like practices where you can do, where you can actually get in touch.
And how many labels do we have that, or Lakers or Dodgers or this or this? How many labels do we have? Like your Nike, your this, it's your Android, your Apple, your
divide and conquer.
How many times have we felt like we've been so divided? But how many times have you had a conversation and be like, dude, I used to do that as a kid? And it'd be like, oh, I used to do that as a universal. You have to see that we're not really disconnected. We're actually so connected and living the same experience altogether, like I seen this one thing on TikTok where there's a kid acting like he was dead in a pool, and I like, dude, you know how many times I did that?
For real.
How many times I acted like I was dead in the pool, bro?
Yeah,
But
just a way to see if anyone would
yeah,
react or something.
let me see
like,
if I
what
was,
the
and then
fuck?
like no one fucking reacts. You gotta go get air. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I could be dead right now, y'all.
You
Let me
don't
die.
even go.
You don't care about me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like same thing. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen this one Instagram post where it's like when you had the flu and you took Tylenol and you went to sleep, and like that crazy dream where it's like that crazy ball that's just like coming down, and it's like, I don't know if you guys.
Nah, I never had
Nah.
that.
When I had COVID, when I got the COVID shot, I had that fuck.
What?
I had the dream, dude.
Yeah,
Because
it's
yeah.
No, go for it. You
No,
go for it.
I got my dude. I used to work for United States Postal Service. I used to work for the USPS, federal worker. They said you need to get your shot, and I was trying to avoid it, bro. I felt like Anne Frank trying to hide in the fucking ceiling. They're like, no, you're gonna get fired if you don't do it, bro. I was like, damn, I gotta go. I do have the shots, bro. And when I got the first shot, I know it sounds. Look, you don't have to believe me. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm gonna tell you my truth. I'm gonna be real about it. I had that dream where there was people watching me, like faces watching me on the table when I took that shot. I swear to God, I don't know if they
You
were
had an out of body
aliens.
experience or something.
I don't know if they were aliens or they were people over me, like they say in the movies, like. You could literally Google it, and I was laying down on the thing, and there was like faces over my face, and it was so vivid. Like, you know when you close your eyes, you can see something when you close your eyes. There's like a static. It almost looks like
Right.
It was a static. Like I didn't know what it was. I just knew.
You don't
I
think it was like sleep
experiencing it.
paralysis or anything like that?
No, I get that a lot too. No, you guys get sleep paralysis.
I've had that once, bro.
I've had it once,
Crazy.
but I didn't see anything.
You were turned on.
I was just like this. That was turned on.
Oh, that was just me.
I
My
just
bad.
pitched the tent.
Yeah. Take me to your leader.
Nah, but yeah, I've just been woken up where the point where I'm like,
You couldn't move.
What? Yeah, I can't move, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now I can. But
yeah,
I haven't experienced like where like
how many
you
times?
feel like just once.
Damn, I'm going to
Yeah.
hell. Well,
I've only had it once, but it was crazy too because it was like I was just face down, but I was looking at the TV.
Face down.
No,
Face down.
Whoa.
no. So I was like,
I'm turned on again.
so I was face down, but my face was facing the TV.
Uh-huh.
But I remember going to sleep and the TV was on, and I was watching TV. But then when I woke up in my sleep paralysis, the TV was static.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird itself, right there.
It's weird too. Yeah, no.
And it's like, bro, when do we have static nowadays?
That's the thing.
That's crazy.
That's
weird.
the thing.
Yeah.
When have you had static?
Never. No.
We don't have,
It's
what is it
either
called?
just like
Analog?
that-
Or what is it called?
You got no cable.
Yeah,
You got no
yeah,
cable.
yeah.
You got the
Yeah,
satellite.
but that's
satellite.
but that's only if like you're using the antenna for the TV.
Well,
Because
that's
if you
what I'm
have
saying.
satellite, you're not gonna get static.
No.
That's true.
That's-
Yeah, you just get that blue direct TV shit.
Yeah, yeah, it'll
The
say, like-
infomercial all loud.
Yeah.
Do you have a random thing?
Call the 1-800 number.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Funny enough, I was listening to like a video about like REM sleeping and
Bro, my girl keeps coming up with that shit. She's
No,
like,
it's real.
you took me out of my. I was about to hit REM, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
That's
is
where the
that,
proper sleep
bro?
trap
rapid eye
Yeah.
movement, bro. That's when your
Nah.
body's
You
legit
gotta look it
knocked
up.
out.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Honestly,
man.
bro. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's my the horny hours right there. Bro. Hit
For
that.
reals, bro.
The
No,
peak,
but
peak hours.
But what I was going with that, like, do you guys ever just wake up like at a random time at night?
Yes.
The exact same fucking time?
3 a.m.
3. The
Why?
Satan's hour.
Why is it that fucking time?
You wake up at 3?
3.
It's usually 3:30.
Well, yeah, around that time, but it's
3,
always
3.
in between between 2 and 4.
And it's a
always
drop
in
of
be- yeah.
deuce.
No, not for me.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta go to the doctor for
gonna
that one.
say,
Pop.
For me, it's different
Go to
things.
the
But
doctor,
sometimes,
Bob.
like, I'll just wake up and then I'm like, I'm gonna check the time. I already know it's gonna be like 3:30, like something, and I check. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then what I've noticed is like, I feel like it's just a habit that we have. Like, okay, you wake up and your mind is like, oh, we need to wake up for a certain reason. But
The internet's saying something different though.
What do you
They're saying
think?
those are like the satanic
Devil
hours.
Yeah.
the devil
witching
the
hours,
witching hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 o'clock, yeah.
You're there,
But
bro.
they
You're going
start
to
at-
hell, brother.
Doesn't
You
it
gotta
start at
repent.
9 and it's over till 6?
69?
No, the what?
The witching hour starts
No,
at
no,
9
the
till
witching hour
6.
starts at 3.
3.
At
Yeah.
3?
It's always 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till 6?
It doesn't matter. It's at 3.
Then when is it over?
I'm gonna close my eyes, fake out, I'm asleep.
For
Look at the
real.
clock.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, but
damn.
usually what I do is like I wake up at 3 and then I see my pendulum and I just hit that bitch and go back.
Dude, you know what pisses me off is that I wake up at 3, but I already have an alarm at 4:30 because that's when I play my phone.
Damn.
Because I wake up at 5:30.
Dang.
So I wake up an hour early just to plug in my phone.
See, that's what I mean. I feel like that's
why I
your,
get pissed off though.
Your mental, like your mental alarm. It's like you're used to waking up at that time, so your brain is like, there's a reason why I wake up, so I'm gonna have to wake up at this time. So next
mental
time,
abuse.
what I've tried to do is like I wake up and then I'm like I check my phone, like I'll scroll through like for like 15 minutes or whatever.
Can't, bro. I won't go back to sleep.
Exactly.
I won't go back.
But what I've been trying to do is like I wake up, I check the time, and I just close my eyes. I like it doesn't matter if I'm awake, just go try to go back to sleep, and it's helped a little bit, but I still wake up.
No, I'm always on you porn, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I hate that. Like, fuck, I gotta watch some more you porn. 3 o'clock in the morning with the devil.
No, but you know what's even more fucked up is like you won't go back to sleep because you're like scrolling and shit. Yeah. But you know what's fucked up? When you gotta go to work and it's coming close to that time, then you're like, damn, I'm fucking tired. Like, bro.
Like when your alarm wakes up and then you snooze for like 10 minutes and you're like, those 10 minutes are
they're
like...
they're mandatory,
God, bro. Mando for
you
real.
Gotta hit it like 6 times before I get up, bro. I'm like, that's abuse to your own self, though, isn't it? Like, you're just like, every time you're like, It's like you're training yourself.
Well, what I've heard is that when you do that, you're basically fucking up your sleeping cycle. Because when like, have you noticed that like when you wake up at 3 a.m, you wake up and you're like you're ready to go.
You're good. Yeah.
But then you go back to sleep and then you wake up at 6 when you're supposed to, and you're tired because your body went back again to that sleeping cycle when you woke up in the middle of it.
So what did you guys call it? The REM?
Yeah, REM sleep. Yeah, you just fuck your REM sleep up,
REM up.
I don't know what none of that booze.
And that's all fucking fake science, devil worshiping.
No, dude, but
no, it's real though. Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I don't know. It is crazy though how we all came up with 3 a.m. I literally just said it because that's literally what time I wake up.
I guarantee you, the people that are watching this right now, they're gonna be like, "Yo, I wake up at that time too."
Yeah.
If you wake up at 3, let us know in the comments. I don't believe it.
Comment down below.
What about some people don't even have those sleep paralysis too? There's people like, I never had that. Like, what is that? Like,
shit must be nice.
Like, wow,
that shit was a little traumatizing, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because dude, you can't move,
dude.
I was like stuck. I was like, dude, why am I looking at static?
Fuck,
dude, and low key, it was giving me like movie vibes. You know, where like it's zooming in super dramatically, like slowly. Yeah. That's what I was zooming into the TV. I was like, why?
Yeah. What is everybody else's experience? Has anybody ever experienced that, or is that just a situation here? Because I feel like people can, write their experience in the bottom.
Let us know, people. Because I don't believe it.
Let us know.
You don't believe it?
No, I don't believe the REM thing.
The REM thing? Oh, okay.
What do you mean you don't believe it, bro? That's a science.
It's science, yeah. But he has to look it up. He has to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't believe in science.
Yeah, exactly. What is science?
I believe in science.
Yeah, I like that. No, that's
facts. A quote. That's not real. Yeah, that's a quote.
That's facts.
I didn't say that.
What is science?
I love Jesus Christ.
What is gravity?
Nah, but what you were saying about...
But what?
Like, you don't believe in that and all that, bro?
No, I don't know.
You know, the CIA has been studying into this since like the 60s, the 50s.
Man, fuck the CIA, bro. They started Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
So they're starting REM, bro.
What
about manifestation, all that too.
Talking about all that crazy shit. And then with the CIA, do you guys hear about how they found that downed pilot in Iran?
Yeah.
The ghost murmur.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
What do you mean the ghost murmur?
You didn't hear about that?
They used his heart rate to find him.
How?
So they use like quantum magnetometry and all that shit.
No,
to pick.
No.
I swear to God.
I believe it, but it's fake.
I feel like they're just blowing smoke up everyone's ass just to be like, yeah, we're this badass. But point is, all right, this is what legit the government said how they found this person, right?
It was like $100 million to fund that, by the way.
Yeah, bro.
Our tax dollar.
Yeah, exactly. What?
$100 million.
So this guy gets shot down, right? Yeah. And then he's in the Iranian mountains and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And so obviously he knows that if he gets found by Iranians, he's gonna get fucked up. Yes. So he goes into hiding, right? And so now Iran is looking for him. They have a $50,000 reward on his head. Yeah, Iran is like, whoever finds him, 50,000, boom, for you. And so U.S. and Iran is looking for him, and then the CIA steps in and they're like, yo, we have this technology and blah blah blah. And so what it does is, well, what I've heard, because obviously, allegedly, it's like this quantum technology that uses magnetometry or something like that. And so point is, they I don't know how it works, but point is they send out a signal frequency,
Yeah.
and they get certain frequencies back, and they run all that information through an AI system, where the AI system knows
his heart rate.
Yeah, like his
murmurs,
his digital heart, or
like a normal, like it's saying, like if they can record our heart,
it's like his what is
footprint,
it?
like
digital,
a print.
digital,
yeah, his butt from his heart.
Yeah.
So I guess like everyone has like a certain
My shit's off.
RPM
beating. Yeah.
High blood pressure.
Yeah, and so they run it through the AI to like get rid of all the noise, and then boom, they can pinpoint
where he's at.
Yeah, within like 100,000.
I'm saying I know I'm talking shit, right? I'm just saying like that's bullshit.
Cap,
but no.
too,
But you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit because Israel actually came up with that technology first. Pegasus.
I don't want to say that.
Okay,
word.
yeah.
You guys know what that is?
Yeah, we know what
Pegasus. Yes.
No. But you guys know what their technology that they came up with, right?
Israel.
Yes, with the phones where
they can
hack any phone. Okay,
They just need your phone number.
Yeah, okay. So
it's built into the phone.
Yeah, so
what about those pagers?
They blew up randomly.
So
like, oh,
one of their technology things is they can hack into any phone, right?
Yeah.
They can tap into the vibration frequency on the phone to send out vibration signals, and that bounces off the walls or any object, and it gives a 3D model of the room.
Oh, you're talking about Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're talking about Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying.
The Wi-Fi routers.
No, what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
The phones, it's the Wi-Fi routers,
Okay. But what I'm saying is, I believe that that's true with the whole like heartbeat thing because they send out a frequency.
That's facts.
The Wi-Fi thing is a frequency.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that was just the beginning, and now it's gotten that far advanced because of AI.
And know its location because they probably sent on a big old radar out, right? A frequency,
like a 40-mile
and
radius.
There's a little heartbeat that kind of matches the heartbeat that they have on him. Yeah. They had on him, and they know where he's at. And say, hey, there's a little crest over here. It could be in this radius, and find.
Dude,
where
but you know what's crazy?
Sense.
If you guys like look at like the Call of Duty videos, like they have that technology in those video games, but it's just like a make believe thing. And but that idea, no, but that idea had to come from somewhere, bro. Like it has, like
the aliens, technology,
bro. Same thing with that shit. This is so fucking crazy. So I was with that whole quantum fucking magnetrometry and all that. They were talking about. Do you guys remember in the Back to the Future where what was that guy's Doc
Brown?
Doc Brown was talking about like, oh, we need the flux capacitor to do the gigawatts and all, and then everyone gigawatts was like fiction, right?
Yeah.
It's real now.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Like, that's I don't know what it's like related to, but I heard it on a podcast where like we're talking about gigawatts now, and like we're in the Back to the Future. It's like, come on now.
Yeah, well, we go back to that conversation of like, is it being manifested into our realm? Is why like propaganda and news and media is so powerful because it starts to become something that's like being brought into reality, and maybe, who knows, bro? Who knows what's real anymore? And I think it's cap though, low key.
What?
I think it's cap.
The heart thing.
The heart thing. I think it's
I think it's real, bro.
I believe I heard that.
It's crazy.
But I think, look, they said the nuclear bomb. I don't know if you've seen the nuclear bomb in the black and white. They blew up and it blew up all these houses and stuff.
I saw that. Yeah,
that footage might not even be real.
No,
all that is fake.
No, yeah, and I was gonna say that makes no sense because if it's so strong or whatever,
the house is fucking
blowing
like wood,
but then the camera,
that's what I was gonna say.
The camera's on a stabilizer that doesn't mean
no, and that's what I'm saying too. Is like what in the hell is that camera in? Because if that doesn't move at all and you're able to watch out of a window, I want to be in there.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Those are all
that's AI
simulations.
AI.
There's a video super famous. You guys can look it up. Just look up.
Let's watch it.
Yeah. Okay, put it up.
Let me see. You want to turn on the TV?
So I can explain.
Explain it while I'm looking it up.
So point is, they're doing the atomic bomb test out.
What is it called?
Nevada,
Do you know what it's called?
And so they put out we'll just put up atomic bomb footage.
Yeah. Black and white.
Car appearing. Do that. And so so they would build houses out in the desert, blow bombs right next to it, and see how that would affect it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like Hector was saying, how is a camera going to survive all that? And then this house is literally going to be obliterated into like tiny pieces. And then there's a famous video where they're recording that house, and then like right before the bomb goes off, there's like no car.
Yeah.
And then the bomb goes off, and boom, suddenly a car just appears right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's when you know. Here, let me see.
Nah, man. There's a lot of weird things. Where you guys are looking for that, I want to say another one too was when we landed on the moon. That footage, right? Like,
There
bruh,
it is. Watch.
Who recorded the moon landing? First off, if that was the first time they ever stepped, who was recording it? Who put the camera there? They put the footage down. Exactly. They got there on. Who was recording that they landed on the moon? Got off of it. Like, who recorded that? So who recorded it when they left?
Technically, who was on the moon first was the camera guy, not fucking Al Buzz or whatever. Yeah,
we can't get. Aldrin, we go in the Walmart. We can't get no connection, but they called from up there like, "Hey, man, we one step for my like calling the president like, yeah, you guys made it to the moon."
And
like,
supposedly it was just enough power to like power a toaster or some shit.
Come on,
it's like
what?
And computers were as big as fucking buildings at that time, bro.
That the power compared to like what we have now is like a normal toaster that we have right now.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, supposedly they went.
Someone's capping, bro.
All right, let's see this video.
Someone's capping.
Let's see this
Hollywood was in NASA for a long time.
Here, turn up the volume.
We're gonna have to. I don't think we need the volume. We just need to watch. Keep going forward.
Yeah, that should look real.
This is supposedly the.
Let's see, get blown off right now.
You see, look. Bang. You see how everything disappeared?
Oh, dang. Well, it looks crazy.
Like, what was it on for it to survive that? This little boy's about to get obliterated.
You see, how does the camera survive? Here. Move forward, bro, because there's like a certain one where it's like, here, let me see. That one right there. That one. Watch. I think it's that one. Hold
on. That guy's about to get 8 right now.
No. Hold on. It's not that one. Let me look it up.
No, yeah, he can't. They can't drop it on him right there.
No, do it, bro. Do it. That guy don't know. I got a new house. I want a new crib.
No neighbors.
No neighbors.
Oh, yeah. I see. Like that. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that was a little thing.
That was digital on this baby right now.
The Flash.
They say there's like you have to use your thumb to know if you're far away from it.
Oh, and then another thing.
Is it that one? Is that one?
Yeah, I think it's that one. I'd put it back a little bit.
It's propaganda. Like you're showing fear to your enemies. Like, damn, imagine like a country's like, dang, we barely have technology over there.
It looked exactly like that, but you see how like you see the flash and then it like kind of cuts out a little bit.
Yeah, look at that one.
Yeah, I think it's that.
That's the Flash.
Dude, I can't wait for that flash.
But
dude, that looks weird. Yeah, look at the antenna.
But you know, all those are like all miniature shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just recording it and putting it in slow-mo.
Maybe not miniature. Maybe it's like just like half full size, if that makes any sense. Like it's not like a tabletop miniature. It's like maybe the size of this room big.
Right. What I've heard too
that lady
is like it's all fake too, because like radiation is gonna fuck up the film.
Yeah.
How is that film surviving?
Like magnetic, yeah. And that makes sense. I never heard that one. That makes sense.
And then also too is like you remember how they say, oh, the atomic fallout, it'll last for millions of years. You can't go there because of the radiation.
Yeah. Like Fukushima.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's that guy?
Oh, where they dropped it in.
Just kidding.
Say, bro, you're not real, right?
Nah, just kidding.
He is an AI.
Yeah. No, but like where they were doing all those tests and all that, like that area isn't closed off. That like there's no radiation there. Like you can go there right now. Yeah. You can go to where they were testing those bombs. You can go there. There's
no, but what about when they dropped it in Japan?
Exactly. Those cities are normal.
Yeah.
Back to normal.
But the one in Russia, what is it called?
The Tsar bomb?
No, the one that accidentally blew up. What is it called? Man,
we're gonna get banned for all these words we're using.
Are they were testing it, or it's just one that blew up in the forest?
No, like literally, this whole town got like radiation.
Oh no! You're talking about
Chernobyl.
Yeah, Chernobyl. Yeah. But that was because the radiation was it was like if the bomb was going off, but it didn't blow up. It was just oozing out the radiation.
Oh, so they didn't even know.
No, they knew because the plants like they overheated.
They were dying.
Yeah, because an earthquake happened, and so it unstabilized all that. No. I'm talking about Japan. The what was it?
Chernobyl.
I believe it. No.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I feel like
there,
I read that somewhere.
No, but that's what happened recently with the earthquakes,
Uh-huh.
like with all that shit. But point is, with the Chernobyl one, I think it was like I don't know, just the reactors fucked up.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Yeah.
I don't think it was a bomb that blew up. I think it was just oozing
But even
out.
then, bro, that was what in like the 50s, 60s, or
You
like
still
70s?
can't go there, huh?
Well, they can
No,
go,
you can.
but
You
you
can?
can't touch anything.
There's people living there, bro.
What?
Maybe they don't believe it, and they don't believe.
No,
it.
But they're
it
normal.
happened.
Like they're fine. There's dogs living there. There's like
With 3
wild
eyes?
packs and all. No, normal and all that.
No, but didn't they find like something crazy, like crazy animal in there?
Like a 3-headed fucking
Yeah.
deer or something.
Bro, have you seen
The
the fucking
radiation,
deer
man.
with all that fucking crazy ass diseases that they have here? Like,
The zombie ones.
yeah, that zombie disease
No
shit. Where
way.
like, yeah, bro. Like,
When that come out?
Uh,
I didn't hear about
like
that.
4 or 5 years ago. It's not like a zombie. But point is like, they get crazy ass shit in their face, and it's like it's really bad.
you just gotta watch that movie that Obama made. Have you guys watched that movie that Obama made?
Which one?
The Obamas made a movie. I can't remember exactly what the name is. I have to look it up. Obama movie, but they made it together. It's like it's on Netflix too. It has who's in it?
Oh, I think I heard about this one.
This one's called Leave the World Behind. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And the Obamas made it, but supposedly they found out a bunch of shit and made the movie. So if you look into the movie, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it tonight. You need to watch it tonight because it talks about like the wave technology that we're speaking about right now. It talks about like there's a bunch of subliminal messages in the movie. Your job is to go find out what those subliminals are.
Yep.
They're already online. You could YouTube subliminal message for the world movie, that movie. But
They'll
the
just break it
movie's
down?
just weird. I watched it. I got faded and watched it maybe about 5 different times, but I watched it in increments to kind of be like, what did that mean to me? Like, because
And you go back again
and I watch it all over to another
process it.
part. Not to process it because there's a lot of information. If you want to get to the cheap part of it, you can look up what those like a person's T-shirt, what it meant. You know, like
Are you serious down to that?
It gets. Look, because but the conspiracy theorists are going to be conspiracy theorists. They're going to come
Yeah.
up with a bunch of things. But if a person's wearing a NASA shirt and they're talking about something, you're like, wait, why is that NASA shirt and why are they talking about that?
Like
There's a bunch of weird connections to it.
like from the movie The Shining, like Stanley Kubrick, how like everything that in his movies have some sort of subliminal message.
Yeah,
I never heard that. Is
Yeah.
that real?
that it's connected to like
Because supposedly he's the one that shot those clips
Yeah.
of the moon landing.
yeah. It's
Since
all
he's-
connected with
he's-
the moon landing. and
Since
all
he's
that
so
shit,
great
like,
at film,
the number.
you didn't know
Was
that?
it? No, I had no idea about
The
this.
number of the hotel room or something like that has to do with something with
The
like
lunar or something?
No,
landing
and then
and
there's
numbers?
I don't have the
Some
poster
shit like
anymore,
that, yeah,
but the
bro.
little boy is wearing he's wearing a
NASA shit.
spaceship.
Yeah.
No, it's a spaceship.
Spaceship,
And
yeah,
there's
some shit
a
like
number
that.
at the bottom, and it has something to do with the.
They have to tell us what we were talking about earlier. They have
That's
to
what I'm
tell
telling
us
you, they have to
the
tell
laws
us.
of the universe. They have to kind of tell you it's your choice to believe it or not.
And
They
then,
have to.
and also too, I just looked up and I saw a swastika up on the. Don't you
shit.
kind of see?
Oh
it, too?
yeah.
And then
Okay.
talking about
There is
NASA,
there is
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
man.
no, but talking about NASA, do you know who ran NASA? Like legit, who are the
Yeah,
main ones
there
that ran
was,
NASA? They're Nazis, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can we say that
When-
word on here?
yeah.
I believe it.
It's open not like
No,
public
but I'm
information.
just saying
But
like
can you say
Operation
it'll trigger
Paperclip.
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Operation Paperclip.
Von
between
Braun.
U.S. and the Soviets, we split all those guys up, and we took
Yeah.
the good ones and
We took all the scientists.
Yeah,
and
we took
brought,
all the
and they were a part of NASA.
You know
Von Wormer,
Braun.
Von
Braun,
Wormer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's that guy that like, I guess like in the concentration camps or whatever, like whoever was working the slowest, they would just hang them. Like
Dang.
5 Jews, they would hang them up in the front and all that.
you're just not.
But
Damn, I would have been on that today.
but that's all allegedly too, because I mean, I don't know.
Joe was like,
where's-
I'm a.
Hey.
Looking to
Where-
Israel, man. It all leads to
If
Israel.
you would kill, no, you know what? We're not gonna get in.
No.
that's
What
not
I was gonna
into-
say, a little bit more wholesome. Speaking about the Nazis and stuff, like, and their missions that they were doing. What about when they were looking for that? What is that?
Anne Frank.
No. They were looking at what is that?
Manifest,
What is that? The Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail. Yeah.
They were literally looking
Bro,
for the Holy Grail.
that's all connected too. Well, what about their bell? What that floating bell that they had?
A floating bell.
They were. Why do you think the United States wanted those guys in our freaking space program?
Team.
Why?
Because they already figured shit out that we didn't.
It was data collection. It was all data collection. Like
Exactly,
right
bro.
now, if we look at our phones, it's all collecting data on us.
Like that game Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah,
You know what
I
that
have it
was?
on my podcast. I was talking about that years before.
Yeah.
If you look at the podcast, I'm
And
talking
it just
about
came out like
it did. They were just
recently.
talking about it.
Mhm.
But I found out through a person that was working on the base, that was working on the base that we have, that they said they can't let phones in certain areas because they're being mapped by different countries. They're being mapped out. And I talk about it in our podcast. If you go look at the podcast, one of our beginning ones I started talking about is turning to conspiracy, but it was Pokemon Go. That was and it just came out about it.
Like whenever they would want like information about a certain area, they would put a rare Pokemon, and fucking millions of people would.
They're
flood
mapping
in.
out that area,
and not only are they mapping it out like with GPS and all that, like when you're catching them, some people have that VR type shit, like you know. So while they're recording, they're getting data. Like it's like, the camera's recording, but there's like little sensors down there that are like 3D, like you know, getting everything.
I mean, I believe it because
is mapped, basically.
No, yeah, because what I was gonna say is like even like a simple app on your phone is like the measurement app.
Yeah,
it can detect walls. Like this right here to this right here is like such measurements, whatever. Like
it's getting what you have in your house. Like, okay, they have like an AC, their TV 17-inch, so it's literally connecting your data, connecting to your AI app that's going to show you there's this new 22-inch this new 20-inch TV that you've been looking at that probably fits your room. Like type of like you're literally creating data for yourself. And when we were talking about the people from Germany and stuff, they were collecting data because they were doing their own experiments and whatever they were doing. And they're like, who has that information? They do. So let's bring that information over here, Operation Paperclip, and let's make these guys a part of our next level of like, these are the smart guys. Let's see what they can add to this value. What can those guys add to this right here? So they had data in their own way. And I think the whole world to where we're at right now, they're collecting data on us right now. This conversation to what we drive to our everything.
You know what was crazy though? The other day, me and my girl went to the store, and she just like she was going through the clothes, right? And she's like, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" I was like, "All right, whatever." And she chose a shirt, right? Dude, why did that same shirt she bought pop up on her phone?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
She just randomly. She was literally going through it. It's not like she had looked it up already.
It's not how. It's like, why are we dumb enough to accept those terms and conditions? Because
it's
all in there, bro. If you read it, like with TikTok, like you know that, say I'm the one like, oh fuck TikTok, I'm never getting that TikTok because they're getting your information, this and that. But my girl's on TikTok and we're under the same network. When she accepts the terms and conditions,
no way.
Yeah. It's whoever's on that same network and Wi-Fi and all that, boom, they're going to steal all that, whoever's under all that shit.
So it collects everybody's traffic.
Yeah, so even if you're not in it, say your Iris is in it, it's tracking your shit too.
Look at this one. This is the one that messed me up. I have one too about that. TikTok. It will show me these are the best 5 cologne brands that everybody's buying. I like colognes, right?
Yeah.
And it will show her on her, what the girl was with, 10 colognes that he's a player.
So
here's the thing about that. Now, is this another level of media
manipulation
of parting everybody apart?
Divide and conquer, bro. I'm telling
you. Like, if your boyfriend shows these signs, and then it says what cheaters show. Like, is it splitting us? Of course. Like, what is that? The whole process of it that is supposed to split us off at the end of the day. Like, is it another divide and conquer moment?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. They're just trying to split up the family, bro.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And all that shit. It's like, it's insane. But
I think we did talk about that a while with you guys when we had you guys on. Is that like, do you guys feel like social media is purposely sending out, like how you said, like 10 things that show that your boyfriend is a player, like 10 things girls are toxic,
manipulate how the way you
think that way whenever you guys come together, like, man, that's so true, like what I seen on the internet, you're fucking toxic, like what, she's just like, what the fuck, that's just me.
It's behavior modification,
but at the same time we got to be realistic. There's sometimes where like some things are true just because they're true. It's not because social media is like told you.
But that's the smart thing that AI is doing. It's like they hide the lies between the truths.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing like
The
what they have to tell us what they're doing in order for them to not get karma or not get what they're handing out, right? It's like they also give out bullshit information.
Yeah.
That way, a conspiracy theorist is gonna look like a dumbass because
Yeah.
like, oh, you believe in the flat Earth or you
Yeah.
believe in this,
Yeah.
and you also believe in, so then you believe in this. It's like
Yeah.
dumbass shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Like redirecting.
it's like disinformation that they kind of do, so that way you don't believe the real shit because you're hearing the fake shit.
Yeah.
Because the real shit sounds like fake shit. Which
Exactly.
Is all the stuff that's happening
yeah.
now.
And it's like, I've heard that like that's a way that the government also kind of like keeps tabs on everyone. Is like they say like you're a engineer and they're like, oh, you're gonna come work with us, and then they give you a whole bunch of information, which 80% of it is true, but 20% is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But they only tell you that specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever it comes out in the world, they know exactly who gave out that information, because 80% of it is true, but that 20% of bullshit that they fed you, they knew they just gave it to you and not anyone else. So they're like, oh, it's this motherfucker.
Yeah,
and that's how they get
that's how they track people. Yeah.
That's why like people are afraid to like blow that whistle, because they're like, they're gonna get me one way or another.
Yeah, and that's what's happening with what we were talking about in the beginning.
Exactly,
with those guys
bro.
that are all disappearing, that were part of that NASA program, that were behind all those. Like one person, I guess, in that group was trying to make to get rid of our electricity bill, to make an unlimited source of energy for everybody. But that's the thing; they have this technology, and maybe they suppressed it for so long that because it was going to take industries out.
Yep.
And they're like, dude, you want to make billions, trillions, kabillions? Whatever the fake word was at that time, when they hid that technology, or do you want to just give free energy for everybody? And they're like, let's make money off of it. And they hid the information. But there's something in technology and patenting, and if you do look into technology, that if it is 20% above like the efficiency, say if they make like an oil rig that's better 20% than what it really is, it'll fuck up a whole industry. It becomes actual U.S. patent property. Like you can't go above 20% of what it's already. Like a gas pump. Like no, not gas pump, because that's not. Let's say oil. Like you make a pump and it's good, and you make a better pump, it can't go over 20% of what, like the efficiency of what it is. They cap you. They don't let you. They don't allow. Now it becomes government property, and then you don't have the rights to. And then some people disappear.
Yeah, and that's when you disappear.
So what do you guys think about that one dude that is saying like that's creating that oil out of plastic?
That's dope.
I feel like he's a plant.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think because of everything?
You done Florida or South Udan, Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Because
they wouldn't let it out.
Yeah, they wouldn't let it out. And I feel like
the crowd that it gathers around them is so small for such a big project that it's kind of fake.
Yeah. No, but not only that, it's like what he's doing, like it's cool, making plastic into fuel, but then what you don't realize is he's using fuel to use his machines to make that plastic into fuel.
So it's like, I feel like I know what you're saying is like he needs more fuel than what he's actually producing, so it's kind of like very counterproductive.
And I think he's like not at that, like obviously he's a genius, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he's not at that threshold where like he's a threat to like the actual companies.
Yeah, because they see that. They see the flaw that we're seeing is that he needs a lot more fuel to create the fuel that he's making. Like let's say he needs a gallon of fuel to make a quart. It's kind of like, really, you're gonna spend all that time to do that?
The idea is there, but it's like it's not to the point where like it's gonna fuck
it's threatening.
Business up.
All they'll do is like, here, dude, here's $10 million.
Shut up. Yeah.
Or you could disappear. Oh, I'll shut up. Here's,
But he said that, right? Didn't he say that one time when he went like?
He like disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah.
What's real at this point?
Yeah.
And then he was.
But then, like I said, they probably told him like, "Hey, you need to calm down."
Yeah.
But he did say something like that. He said they tried to shut me up. Yeah. They tried to ban me. Like.
Yeah, which they probably did. They're shutting up. Yeah.
And maybe they're like, "Hey, like, calm down," or this and that. He's like, "No, I'm gonna keep doing." But then maybe they offered him more money. Bless you. And then they're like. He's like, "Oh yeah, they tried to shut me up, but I'm not gonna, But that's just to like, calm everyone down."
They've been doing that since like when they found out that water could do an engine. Like there's industries that are like, "I'll buy that just to shelve it," if it disrupts a industry.
Dude, hey, like, what happened to the whole the steam engine? Because, dude, like,
it's still there, but it's.
But like, that's the thing. Like, if that was very early on in technology,
you still need coal.
Imagine. No, I know, but imagine if they would have kept working with it. Where would it have gone to now?
Yeah. But you still need like a heat source.
No, exactly. Okay, like nowadays, a tea kettle. What is it? Yeah, you're
using electricity.
Electricity, but using oil. But the whole like solar powered and all this other shit that's coming out now, like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like how you guys are saying it gets capped. I feel like it's been capped.
And then that's why the whole solar like conglomerate can't grow because oil is keeping them down there. Because if solar like fucking just say oil wasn't there, solar boom would already be the biggest thing ever. We'd have solar the whole buildings would be made out of solar panels. Yeah. But the oil companies are like, we're gonna lose billions and trillions of dollars. So like, what are they going to do?
COVID or what?
I know, for real. It's fun. Damn, they got my boy Juan already. We're talking too much.
No, but what's it called? Like, that's another thing too. Like, you guys have noticed how like schools have taken up like the whole parking lot with just solar panels. In reality, how much is that really using up?
Generating money. Yeah. What about the cell towers? Looks like a palm tree. And it's like, what the fuck?
Dude, those are crazy.
Right by your house, huh?
Yeah. Those are crazy.
Mind control power. Those are mind control
and that one went up early. Like, that one went up before I was even out of middle school. Shit. That was a while ago, dude.
I'm telling you,
crazy palm tree. You know what? That could be a piece of art right there. Like a bunch of palm trees, and then one is like all digital. That could be art. That could be a little piece, like a little fucking fucked up one. Like,
let's just cut the wires though. Huh?
Yeah, huh? See, that's what we need to do though, low key.
They need that soda, that can of soda.
I love soda, dude.
Like, that's why I'll drink a Coke Zero, dude.
I'm a soda slut, yeah. Fuck it. Dr. Pepper, a Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It tastes like the better Dr. Pepper, actually.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm a soda head, bro.
Coke Zero tastes like Mexican Coke.
Coke. Oh shit. Yeah.
Especially when it's super cold.
Yeah.
And what about how about the Jewish people have their own fucking symbols for foods that they eat?
The U and the K and all that shit.
Brusky, they're in. Let's talk about that.
You know,
talk about that.
You guys know that I actually found that out through PBS.
PBS?
Yeah,
Channel 13.
It was called Postcards with Buster from the Arthur cartoon.
Yeah.
Buster had his own spin-off show. It was Postcards with Buster, and he would go around like the U.S. or around the world, and he would meet like these kids, right? And then they would teach him about their culture. And they brought one about Jewish kids. Tell me why I can't find that video anymore.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. They control the media.
So they brought up Oreos, how Oreos is kosher, and Jews can actually eat Oreos.
But
I'll fuck an Oreo up today.
But there's like a certain label.
Yeah.
Because there's certain Oreos where they make it a certain way where they can't eat it.
Yeah.
And the trick is, always look at the label. There's like special signs, or like especially the U one with the circle and and all that.
You guys should Google it, put it up on the image, like look for these symbols.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Maybe if Hector can do it like on the editing, just like put them up right here.
Yeah.
Right, you can see them. But basically, it's like you buy that stuff and it's not the most expensive stuff. Yeah, it's just the stuff with the most simple ingredients. They don't have preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup or all that.
That's my favorite flavor
and all that shit.
Low key.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, my addiction is my worm in my stomach is
MSG
definitely
and all that. Yeah.
I can't get if I don't get MSG, I get a headache, bro. That's all I know, bro.
I know how you feel, bro. But then at the end of the day, you look at that all those fucking information, you're like, oh, come on.
I know, but what is your weakness though? Like if you're like, oh, this is the one that got me.
Like
what is the one that got you? No. Like, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says the U with the circle is kosher, but not kosher for Passover. The U,
as long as it's kosher, that doesn't mean they're not putting fucking chemicals in it. As long as it's kosher, you're good.
No, the kosher is supposed to be that it was blessed by a rabbi.
But they do it.
No preservatives.
Yeah, no preservatives.
Yeah. Okay,
because it's supposed to be natural, bro. Because they can't. Isn't it a thing where like they can't mix certain?
All right, let me just explain let me explain the little sign. So that one was a kosher, but not kosher for Passover. Then the U with the GLATT under it is meat is present. U with the U in a
So
circle and then F is fish is present. A U with a D is dairy is present. A UDE is made on dairy equipment, and a U and a P is kosher for Passover.
See, that's the one we need right there. UP.
Yeah,
So
UP.
I think
UAP.
the Passover is just like.
Can't
Because
get into
I know it's
Passover.
like a certain time. I'm not gonna get into that, but
It's pure. Does it say?
it's but
That-
point. Their definition of pure is like if I'm gonna cut a piece of beef on this cutting board,
That's crazy.
I can't cut a piece of fish on this cutting board without sanitizing it, blessing it, and doing all this shit, right? So that's their definition of kosher and all that shit, right? Well, what I think.
Yeah.
But it's weird because when we're working at that hotel, there's like these Jewish chefs that came by and in order for them to cook in our kitchen, you know what they had to do?
Please tell me.
So basically, they cleaned the whole place from top to bottom, right? They scrubbed everything down.
The walls?
I'm telling you, bro, everything.
Yeah. Dang.
They're called J's.
And then at the end of it, you know what they did? There's like 3 or 4 guys filled like with like a big old torch, all of them, and they're just torching everything, like just
What?
Yeah.
Hell?
So we have
burning out
footage
the
of this?
devil,
This is
base, not like burning shit, but like just passing
Yeah,
over
just
the
like
metal,
heating it.
like
is that what they
like
call
really
it? Passover?
quick. I don't know. They were doing a Passover on that shit real quick. You know what I mean? But point is just like to burn off like the remainder of bacteria and all that shit. But like I'm telling you, that's how tedious and technical they are with just like with food.
Imagine what's happening.
Exactly, bro.
This tastes so good. I can't decline some
that
of the
goyim slop, bro.
That goyim slop is, dude. I was telling you earlier that I'm gonna make a clothing line called Goyim, bro.
The Goy Boys.
The Goy Academy, Goy Academy.
Hey, but put a dash in between the O and the Y, so it's like go yum, like go yum. So they
God
can't sue
over
you for
you.
anything.
That's what it really is. God over you,
bro.
Goyim. Yes.
Coin it.
Yeah. No, it's
coined.
No, it's already. I already have it. Like
there it is.
Already. Yeah. Yeah, God over you, bro. No, I swear to
You're
you, bro.
crazy,
I'll show you the
bro.
info. I'll show you. I could proof it.
No, I believe it. That's why I'm saying you're crazy, bro.
Bro, you cooked on that one.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yeah.
I hope it was blessed before it was cooked.
Yeah. We gotta burn some. We gotta burn some things.
We're gonna
mad burn marks on
We're
it.
gonna torch the shirts before we
mad
send them
use
out.
and burnt.
No wonder it smelled like burnt hair around here.
That's facts. So.
Damn, Joe.
Conspiracy all the way, man. And whether it's true or not, it's your job to go look it up and say, like, look. The thing is, like, you could believe what you hear, or you can go look it up for yourself, bro. That's the main thing. Go look it up for yourself. Stop watching Instagram and go figure out like what we're talking about, and maybe it could lead you to something. That's
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there's also a disclaimer with that too, because I can say Godzilla's real, right? And then I can search up on the internet, and there's gonna be articles where it's saying, "Oh, there's like big lizards living underwater, and this and that." So at the same time, like search all this, but like keep in mind, like
take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's fact.
Yeah.
So
that's facts.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just.
And it's just so hard though because everything is on the internet. Like.
Exactly. It's like the internet used to validate things, but now all the bullshit's on the internet.
But then at the same time, like if you really, really get deep into it, okay, who's really gonna take the time to go to the library and then read through all these pages,
conspiracy
through
theories.
all these books? And no,
they did it back in the day.
Okay,
and we're still doing it. We're just digging through all the bullshit.
Okay, but who bought out all those publishing places?
It's fucking
starts with a J.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
it starts with a Maxwell.
At the end of the day, it's like who really knows?
Okay, all right.
Unless you have these type of conversations face to face with those people.
Yeah. All right. To tie all this in together and to finish it off, you were talking about like how they like control the information and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, who does that and all that? Like, no, I'm just gonna say it's public information, all that. You guys know who Robert Maxwell is?
Mm-hmm.
Is
The father of
against
Ghislaine.
Yeah.
Ghislaine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was part of Mossad and all that shit,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mossad is who though?
That's
Israel.
legit.
It starts.
Let's not open that can of worms.
It's real. That's
Yeah,
all I
no,
gotta say.
it's real and it's deeper than you think. Deeper than your mom's booty hole. Nah, but point is, Robert Maxwell was like, I don't know if he was a founder or CEO, but point is he owned this company where,
McGraw.
yeah, that's basically
All
all
our
the
books.
textbooks and all. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the information's all fake, bro.
And
Everything we've learned.
I still have like 2 or 3 books in my freaking.
You know,
in
I was
my house
actually,
or some shit. It's like,
I was
what
thinking
the
about that shit,
fuck?
dude. You know, because I didn't know that when they shot MLK, that he didn't die. He died in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he was still alive for days.
Yeah.
I did a report on that boy. Yeah, I remember. Remember we all did reports on everybody. Yeah, it's facts.
But when they
Still
teach it
have
to
the
you,
snow bunnies,
but when
I
they
mean,
teach it to you in school, they just skip all that. They just say he was shot and he died.
Yeah, I thought he was sniped out the window when he was like chilling in the front.
Yeah.
Probably hitting the cig in the front.
Same thing with like the Indians and the colonizer. Oh, they got together and they're like, oh, let me show you how to grow corn. Let me show you. Nah, bro, they were fucking
Thanksgiving,
killing each other left and right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, to a certain extent, I guess I understand why they teach it that way. Maybe it's more easier for the kids to understand. But at the same time, when is it going to be taught the right way?
Yeah.
Listen,
They're just
I
not teaching us.
know. This is like something that's already been said all the time, but like, it's his story. The one that won,
Yeah.
the person that was left standing up on their own 2 feet, they're gonna say their story however they know. These guys were the bad guys, right? So it's his story, history.
That's why
That's his story.
I've always been so like curious. Like whenever I go to Mexico, it's like, how do they teach you guys history? Because they are not going to teach it to you the same way they teach it to us.
Yeah, no. And there's books that my grandpa, he's the originator of like conspiracies for me. He's been saying Jay since the beginning. I'm like, Grandpa, chill out. Before
At first,
internet.
right? Exactly.
Before internet.
But
Before
then-
there's books out there that he would bring from Mexico that weren't published in America.
Because they were illegal.
They were illegal. But if you look at who publishes then you start learning, and it goes down to this weird, it all leads to one thing. But there was books about everything that's happening now, like about children and what they would do, like the CIA would do, and the programs that I'm talking about. You can talk to some of my friends in my podcast.
Experiments, bro.
You could, in our podcast, you could get some of the people. I was talking about this before like back in high school, and people are like, dude, this guy's gonna be in front of Walmart one day with a big old beer thing. You stop him at, like, bro, and everything that's happened, it came out, all the truth. But I only got it from my grandpa, and whatever he was talking about and the information he had and those books that he had, bro. Yeah.
And, bro, you got it from your grandpa. I got it from the internet.
That's dope.
And then my fucking crazy ass was like going this, and that. I'm like, no, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was telling my mom that. I don't know if I told you any of this shit, but like, I was telling them,
it's
and they're
hidden.
like, you're fucking, get off the fucking phone.
Yeah.
You're getting crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then I told them, like, hey, what's up? Told you, right?
Yeah.
But then now, like, it's crazy because now we look at things that are conspiracies, and you're like,
Yeah.
is this real? Is this not? I don't want it to be real, but
I
like,
hope not. Everything's been real. Yeah.
Is real.
yeah, it is real, bro. And it's like, at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is just focus on your family, yourself.
That's what I've been
how
saying,
you feel,
bro.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
like,
what I've been saying. Like, at the end of the day, what can we really control?
Yeah.
It's those things that are around us.
They're-
Those that are closest to us.
Yeah.
There's this saying, it's like, think globally, but act like locally.
Yeah, that's fact.
So it's like, think of like what's going on in the world, but like, don't focus on that. Just act on what's local around you and this and that. But just be aware of what's out there.
Yeah, and people
Don't
are like,
be
well, I don't want to
ignorant.
talk about it, I'm going to change it, but the conversation could change. We need to talk about it because that's what's happening in our society right now, and we can't ignore it for as long as we want. I mean, we can ignore it, but how far is it going to get us to?
It's just going to get bigger. It's going to be a bigger problem down the end of the road.
People were all talking about it. Last thing I said I read a book that was like, the evolution back in the day was like, our arms will get longer so we could grab on the things and there was a lot of things that were happening at that time that forced us to evolve. That now that if we're cold, we put a sweater on. If we're hot, if we want McDonald's, we go up the street. Like everything is so perfect for us now that there is no evolution that's happening. But the evolution that's happening is a subconscious. Now our conscious is growing. So that's why we're having these conversations. That's what's happening. The evolution is like, oh, why is the Simpsons right 100% of the time every time they talk about? Now we're starting to see things that were normal to us. Now we're being like, wait, why are we seeing this? But it's happening as a conscious, as a universal conscious, that we're actually having that conversation.
And that's what the system doesn't want.
Yeah,
they don't want us to start thinking alike and all that. That's why they introduce us to sports teams, to different shows,
Go
this
Lakers.
is that way, because I'm not indifferent with you because of how we think family should be. I'm indifferent with you because you go for the Lakers and I go for the Clippers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's their way of divide and conquer. It's like there's different levels to all this shit. It's like divide and conquer, because I'm American and you're fucking you're from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And then there's
World
the
Cup.
other level. Yeah, exactly. I go for Mexico and you go for Italy.
Yeah.
And then even then, bro, I like pizza and you like fucking
No pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah, exactly. So it's like there's different things where like we try to find things to differentiate us with everyone else, but it's like, no, we should be looking of what makes us the same, and like because that's what we are. We're all the same fucking.
Yeah,
we're not the same person, but we're in the same spot situation. We're in this fucking rock floating through the middle of space. It's like
zoo. They called it zoo something, that we're going through something that animals and like
Zootopia.
No, I love that movie. No, there's a zoo something where it was talking about that we're going through experiencing the same things that the animals in zoos experience. Like they go through depression, they start going crazy, they start feeling weird. I can't remember the name. It's called zoo something.
Because like we're trapped in a box. Or
yeah,
and like a mental box.
Yeah, everything that we're going through. If you look at the experiences that they've gone through, I can't remember exactly what the term is, but that we're experiencing, that we're having like, like we're shut off now, and everything that zoo animals go through, that we're experiencing it. Can't remember the word, but I fucking Googled it.
Well, yeah, it's like being trapped in a fucking asylum asylum, or what would it?
Insane asylum.
Insane asylum. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. But hey, tomorrow.
That was a deep ass fucking podcast, bro.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say tomorrow's a new day. Like we were saying earlier, it's like manifestation. I feel like it's real. You know what I mean? Like if you think and speak stuff into the universe, it'll happen. So it's like, hey, we're all gonna be happy tomorrow. We're all gonna be loved. Yeah. We all love everyone. So
that's all we got left. Yeah,
exactly.
Before they take that from us.
Shh. Hey, and they're super close with this AI stuff, man. Damn, but
yeah. And again, Joel, we want to thank you for coming out, giving us the crazy conspiracy theory episode.
Yeah.
We couldn't ask to have a better special guest than you for that type of episode.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys one day release the other ones that never came out.
Dude.
Where I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
maybe we can drop like clips.
Yeah. That's
drop some good clips, right? You know what I mean?
I'll look it over again, and if it's still like too crazy, but what if there's like
the Vatican, bro? Hide them away, bro. Don't ever let them come out, bro.
You got to be a part of the club to see all that.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, I don't. I'll have to look it over again. But
we'll review it, and then maybe you guys will get some little clips here and there. But if not, sign up to the Patreon.
Manifest it, yeah.
Manifest it, bro. Hey, you never know, bro.
Hell yeah. Nah, but Joel, you are also an artist. Do you have any music coming out or any projects coming out, or what do you want to let the people know? What does Phase 3 got in store?
So Phase 3 is an artist. I'm going to be dropping 2 songs every month for the next 2 years. I'm a music producer, beat maker, artist, mixing, master, all that boring stuff, but
so you're A through Z.
I'm everything, yeah. There's like 5 different jobs that have to happen there. That's why I can make music like that quick, because I'm every one of those things. I'm not the best, but I'm trying to make music, and hopefully it connects. And if it doesn't, that's not for you, right? Like I thought you had to be funny to be a comedian. In reality, you just got to find your crowd. So literally, the music people that hear in Montana, hopefully they hear it and attach to it. what I'm trying to do in reality is just create and working with different businesses. We are actually going to collab on something, hopefully real soon, that we're trying to manifest into businesses.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I'm continuously creating as an artist. I'm writing movies. As weird as that sounds, look at this guy. Who the fuck is he? I'm writing movies. I'm creating my own businesses. I'm getting into peptides, which we'll talk about that one day. And that's going to be the next $1 trillion thing. I'm already finding factories out there, but I'm just trying to create. And if anybody wants to create with me or needs help, that's what I'm here for, because I became the person I needed when I was younger. And I'm open to helping anybody that has a good heart and, and wants to create, because that was me when I was a kid. I didn't know what to do, and I am that person now. So
yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Bro.
Yeah,
I fuck
Hell
with
yeah.
that shit.
And that's why we fuck with you, bro, because
Yeah.
you're just a genuine guy, and you're always willing to lend a hand for those that need it.
I start crying. Chill.
It's those perfect, like, just the comedic timing, bro, that you have. Like,
I know.
Now I'm
dude.
turned on. All right.
Nah.
I'm getting turned on again.
No, bro, and I'm blowing smoke up your ass deep, because, like, honestly, bro, like, I've met a lot of funny people, but the way that you're just
timing,
like,
bro.
your timing and just how effortlessly it is, it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, you got something special, honestly.
And it's really, I just want to be myself all the time. And we wear masks all the time in the world that we live in, that you can't be yourself. And in reality, it's because you can be fake and consume all this fake shit. But the more you are and tap to who you are, you guys are really liking me for me, and I'm not
Most
someone that I'm not.
bro.
And I'm a kind, genuine person. I try to be, I might not be 100%, but I appreciate you guys for appreciating me, because, situations like this where you can open up and be yourself, or why they were created, so I appreciate you guys giving me a moment to even speak and allow me to fucking just create, man, whatever we created here.
Just be you.
Yeah, man, and be genuine. That's it.
Hell yeah.
For real. Watch, I'm gonna cry now.
Yeah, dude, let's fucking cry together.
For real, bro. Like,
it's a different podcast, huh? Dude, thank you, bro. Thank you,
yeah.
bro. Thank you, G. Yeah.
But just like that, everybody, you guys already know. We'll see you on the next one. Later.